My name is Josh. I am a senior in college, and freshman year I lived in Unit 2 in Davidson. Something I liked about living in Unit 2 was, it felt close to campus, and I especially liked how it was on South Side because of most of the people I knew and most of my friends lived on South Side. And then, there's just a lot of different like restaurants and stores and stuff. Yeah, I think living in the dorms freshman year really helped me adjust to college life because it was the first time that where I was on my own. So of course there has to be a lot more like initiative on my part to do things like take care of myself, to eat well, to get good sleep, to be productive with work, even to have the initiative, to talk to people, to make friends, to try to make time to hang out and stuff.
My name is Julian. I'm a sophomore at UC Berkeley, and I lived in Unit 2 Cunningham my freshman year. If you live in Cunningham or any other traditional dorm, I think you will notice that some floors are more social than others, but that just gives you more incentive to meet your neighbors above and below you.
My name is Almarie, a first year studying cognitive science at UC Berkeley. I had the amazing opportunity of living at Blackwell Hall my first year, with amenities that other dorms did not have, like a gym, a balcony, social lounges and study lounges on every floor. Living in dorms is like living in a mini village. Want to study or hang out with your friends? Just knock a few doors down from yours. Impromptu movie night? You've got a bomb movie theater in your own dorm or in one of the study lounges.
My name is Kayla. I'm a fourth year, and my first year I lived in Unit 1, which is my biased favorite. I lived in Deutsch, which at the beginning, I didn't know how to pronounce it, so I just kind of stood around and waited for somebody else to say it first. My roommates, we were randomly selected. Yeah, we didn't know each other at all beforehand. We were really different. We had different personalities, different habits and stuff, but I think we still got along really well. And what I learned was that you don't have to be the exact same as your roommates to have a good relationship with them.
My name is Andrew. I am a senior currently. Freshman year, I lived at Unit 3 in Ida Sproul. Advantages include just being really close to campus, Telegraph, Southside, and Sproul Plaza, so you're really close to many things, so it's really convenient. You also have the Academic Center and the APR, which are great places to study. If you happen to live in Ida Sproul, the sunsets are amazing. Some of the best sunsets I've seen at Berkeley were in Ida Sproul. Now, some things that are challenging I found was just forming regular habits. In college, it's very easy to sleep in or just go to bed later. It seems the ability to wake up early kind of vanishes.
My name is Michelle Yu. I'm currently a freshman and I lived at Clark Kerr. Clark Kerr is a dorm on the south side, about 15 to 20 minutes away from campus. Some of the advantages of living in Clark Kerr include a nice spacious room, gorgeous sunsets, and the best dining hall. For me, I didn't find the distance to campus to be a big problem because it was a way for me to get in some exercise and relax while walking and call family or friends. When our schedules aligned, my roommates and I would also walk to class together.
I'm Jenny, class of 2023, and I'm majoring in mechanical engineering. During my freshman year, I lived in Foothill, which along with Stern makes up Unit 4. Compared to the other units, the vibe at Foothill is admittedly a little different. First of all, it looks different, in a good way. There's a lot of greenery and trees surrounding the buildings, and the buildings themselves feel more like home and less concrete. Just because Foothill is on Northside doesn't mean you spend all your time on Northside. You can easily be a part of Berkeley's vibrant social life no matter where you live. It's about the people you surround yourself with, not the place you live at. Secondly, the living style is a bit different than most other dorms, since all the rooms are arranged in a suite. That means you get to live with and share a common space with a slightly smaller group of people, which made it easier for me to connect with my suite mates and form really strong friendships.
My name is Colby and I'm a senior at UC Berkeley. My freshman year, I lived at Foothill, Building 6. But yeah, my advice for you guys coming into Berkeley next year, really take the opportunity to get to know your roommates, your suite mates, your floor mates. Most likely they're gonna have different backgrounds or interests as you, and that's totally fine.
One thing to keep in mind when you move into dorms is that you are not alone, in that it's everyone's first time moving and living away from home. from your roommates to your suite mates, literally everyone in your building. But my biggest piece of advice is to not push away these new people you meet and really take the time to establish good connections with the people you're living with.
One piece of advice that I would give to all incoming freshmen who are living in dorms is to clean your dorms regularly. This is just good for your health. You don't want to be sick in the dorms. That's very miserable.
Even though my floor in particular wasn't really close, I think that just the nature of being in a dorm was something that was really memorable for me. I could still go to visit other people's dorms, or there were the public study lounges that you could not study in and watch the Matrix at 3 a.m. instead with your friends, and things like that were really special. And so if I could go back, I would probably take advantage of those a little bit more because it's really memorable.
But I can personally attest that a positive experience can come out of not even being placed in a dorm that you selected.
One piece of advice that I'd give any incoming freshman: avoid large news cameras during move-in day, unless you want your move-in day experience to be experienced by the rest of the world on the internet forever.
And we're pretty much packed already.
The new roommates settling into their life at Cunningham Hall.
Nice view too.
And that's it.